Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Sue. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning, Brioni. What on earth is that? Hmm, what is it doing? Thinking about it or what? I think it's thinking about it. I don't know. It's thinking about it. We head back to 100. Head back. Like you got relief for a minute or something? Okay. Man, that was really difficult. Shimini. There was a lot of lagging going on here. Anywho, Nanny, how is everybody? Happy Monday, I suppose. That's what they tell us, anyways. That's what they tell us, anyways. Ooh, yeah, it just did it seem fast to you? I don't know. It seemed like it took a while for me to get on there, which was weird. It's a Monday. Hi, Treese. It is definitely a Monday. Sundays are just not enough. These little one days are just, they stink, man. They're not enough. Not enough. Hi, Sheila. Um, and then I think was it Saturday? I don't know because I had made a comment to Trev on Saturday when I dropped him off. You could just tell he was so tired Saturday morning when I dropped him off. So when I picked him up on Saturday evening, I was like asking him how his day was, and I said, "You're tired, huh?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I said, "Yeah, I could tell this morning when I dropped you off, like the way you were walking, like it was he was it just tired because it's not like." If you know anything about accounting, it's mentally taxing and you're just doing the same thing over and over and it's constant brain power. You don't get up and move around as much as you would in some other jobs, but in doing that for 60 hours a week, Monday through Saturday, it's a lot. And so I feel really bad for him. Anyways, he made this comment. He was like, "Yeah, there's only, I think he said like 12 more Saturdays or something like that." And I was like, "Oh my God." I could have gone without you counting out the Saturdays. I was like, "Oh." I'm like, "That's 3 months." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Great, thanks." Hi, April. Hi, Miss Linda. Yeah, I was just like I was good without you counting. It was all good without you counting. I mean, I felt bad for him because he was tired, but then after he counted, I was like, "Oh, now I feel bad." So, anyways, I hope you guys had a nice weekend. We are at 60 degrees, but it's nice and sunny. Hopefully, like it's going to warm up because it's bananas. Hey Nicole, hi Valerie. Um, Anyhow, so I don't know what we're doing today. I think this came from Hobby Lobby. It comes in like a 2-pack. They're just wooden planks and you can hang them. But then I was walking out because I was like, well, we'll do something with this in molds. And then as I was walking out, I found this butterfly that I've had forever and Make Market. Is that Michael's Make Market? Anyways, it lights up. I know that it lights up. I believe I haven't even taken it out of the package yet, but I'm pretty sure it lights up. But I thought we might do something pretty with like some of the transfers or something on here. I don't know. So basically, I don't know what we're doing. Nothing new. Hi, Chris. Nicole, is it still like real bad snowing? Is it? Let me get my desk on the screen. Yeah, it's beautiful outside right now. Like the sun is shining but of course this morning, because, oh my gosh, I have to pick up Trevor from work early today. You guys, I have to set my alarm. I will forget. He's getting off an hour early today because I had to take him an hour early. So he's getting off at 6 instead of 7. Anyways, so we left out of here earlier than normal, a little over an hour early, and holy guacamole, it was so foggy. Like you couldn't see poop. And I was just like, I'm so tired of the the cold, the fog. I'm over it. I'm so over it. Okay. Oh man, that also means now that we're leaving like in the middle of rush hour traffic. Okay. Anyhow. Hi Ashley. Snowing out. Hi Helen. Ugh. Michael's, yeah, okay. Make market. And I know I got this last year, I think, maybe even the year before. I can't remember. But it was a butterfly. That's all that I seen. And I was like, oh, we could probably do something cute on there. And then I just forgot about it after that. Oh, yeah, see? So, oh, hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, so pull the little boppity bop. Let's see if we could see. Oh, does it change or does it just illuminate? Can you guys, yeah, you guys can see the light. I don't think it changes. And it's just off on. There's no middle. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, hold on. I have my light. Let's see. Ooh, so it goes up. Oh, that's what I sold. So when it was in that the cellophane, it was wrapped so tight. I was like, man, it would be awesome if that butterfly came out and ta-da! All right, okay. Well, this is different. We'll do this. Why do you always have the coolest stuff? I don't know. Think of it this way, Terry. You dropped him off and picking him up. You don't have to worry about him spazzed out driving. I know. No way. Hi, Mac. There would be no way that I could let Trevor drive in either fog or ice or not even just Trevor. I just know my kids in general. Maybe if I grew up there, then I would feel different. But okay, so this is so cute. You guys aren't going to see anything. But now the question is, let's clean it first with some isopropyl alcohol. I guess, should we decoupage on there or should we use some of our... Hi, Debbie. I'm tinking. Let's pull out all the middies just from this last release. I mean, obviously, we have a ton of middies. We can pull out all the ting-tings, but H2Os, middies, let's see. And then, did we have anything? Oh, no, those are bunny. Okay. Let us see. So this one again is the Rustic Romance. I'm trying to figure out like what we want to do on it. Because I don't want to make it too dark because it's going to, I like how it came up the sides of it, of the acrylic and everything. So my boys hardly park their vehicles since snowing, icing. They have fun playing in it. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm guessing it's different when you grow up because it's like second nature, right? Like, but yeah, when you're a West Coaster, you're like, yeah, no. Mm-mm. Okay, Whispers of Petals, I don't think is going to go on there unless there's like a little one that goes landscape and there isn't. So, okay, this one isn't going to work. So let's put this back. You guys tell I still didn't. My basket over here still looks crazy. Okay, this is Bunny's butt. Well, let's look at it this way. I don't think I want to make it Easter, but look at, we could do Happy Easter right on there, but I don't think I want to make it Easter. We might have to get out some other of the H2Os. Nicole, thank you for the stars. Nicole, do you know you're on Creative Hour on Saturday? Usually I talk to you and tell you, but stuff's been so crazy. I haven't even talked to anybody. Oh, but look at how pretty these colors are. I think that these colors would be so pretty, even though it's Easter. I love, you guys know. Oh, are you still here? I'm sorry, Rustic Romance. It's just not, it's not your time. Not yet. Not yet. So this one is Hop into Spring. And I really think, even if we didn't put the bunnies on here, look at how pretty that would be. I'll put it underneath since you guys can't. I mean, we don't have to put a ton of stuff on there either. We could just put like one on there and call it a day. You do now. I didn't know if you heard me announce it on Saturday. I kind of like how that is, but the funny thing is this is the only one that does not have like the pink and lavender, which I think is really funny. I like this little bushel part, but I would want to make it like that kind of. And then see, we can use like the little flowers where we'll do something cute down here and do the little ones down there. All right. Let's clean it with isopropyl alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol. Oi. I could swear I just did that. Oi. What just fell? How am I dropping things? I haven't even done anything yet. I love but I love the teapot. The teapot. The teapot just by itself? Just put the teapot on there by itself? What the what? All right, let's clean it with some isopropyl alcohol. Sir. Hey now, don't go back on the desk. Hello? Don't fly away. No, the flowers. Que pasta? Oh, the teapot with the lilacs. What the what? Take just the lilacs out of the teapot? Are you speaking English to me? Usually I'm the one that's not speaking English. What the heck? What you talking about, Willis? Hey, we have to do like a journal and put that on the front. Seriously. This one, too cute. Okay. What is Ashley talking about? I know she's talking about these lilacs. I'm trying to find other lilacs. Flowers and gardens. Would that fit? Oh, hi. I know your hair is all crazy looking because you decided to sleep in. I was boxing you just to even get you dressed. Put the flowers on the butterfly surrounding the teapot with the lilacs. Girl, you are doing too much. I can go get the teapot mold and put a teapot on there easier. Okay. Do you guys like this one or this one? And if we use this one, I'm cutting all of that to make it look more like a bouquet. So either the neutral or the pink. But how cute would it be just to have a little bunny stick in there? I actually am thinking this one because I want to put that little flower on there. Jack is snoring. That is not my stomach, by the by. I think it's Jack. Oh, I fib. It's Onyx. It's not very ladylike, Onyx. She usually doesn't snore. It's usually Jack that's making all of the grunts. Now, being that this is plastic, I gotta make sure to get this in the right spot because as soon as this transfer makes connection with that, any bit of that plastic, it's going on for good. Hi, Cindy Truitt. Pink, 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 pink. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Tina Roy. She's going to throw something at us, Bree. What did Bree say? I'm totally missed what did Brioni? Oh my gosh, you guys are teasing Sue about pink. She's gonna have a fit. Okay. All right. So if I put it low like that, I can get all of them. So let's take off. Oh my gosh, this is going to be scary. Usually it doesn't matter. Like I could put it, well, if I do it over this way, is that better? Usually it doesn't matter. I can just let it, go on however and then just sand it off. But because it's on this plastic, it's going to stick. Everything's going to stick. Okay, so I'm going to get all of this off. Seriously? Let go. Did that need to go or no? So those two can stay. Get all of that off. More concerned about this here because I can't get to that if it sticks. Hi, Miss Linda Baker. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. She secretly loves pink. We all need to send her some Happy Mail with pink stuff. my gosh. Okay, I guess we're just gonna let it fly. This stuff I'll be able to cut off. All right, whatever. Let's just figure it out. Let's just figure it out. Oh, Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia. It was easier when it was back here. Oh my gosh. Whose bright idea was this? All right, it is what it is. I'm going to lose some of that. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. All right, let's see. I know we're not going to need to really do much of this. I guess I should cut that off just in case it wraps around and then it messes everything up. Okay. That down there could be a problem later to deal with. I don't know if you guys could see it, but there's like a little bit of the leaf hanging off right there. And I don't think I'm going to mess. Well, I try so hard to fight the gotta do it now feeling. Like, just let it go. Finish it later. All right. Forget it. It's pretty. See, and it still lights up. Oh, it's pretty. Okay, it's pretty. It's pretty. All right, but hold on. We've got to get. It's not that big of a deal because. All right, but that in there. I don't like it. I don't like it a lot. I don't like it a lot. Come on. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. Okay, I like it better. I like it better. Okay, but I think we need to put like a little bitty something something there. Ooh. Before we move on to this. Like I think it needs a little something something. Something something. Doesn't have to be big. Seriously. It doesn't. Like a little something something. Maybe the two. Kind of like that one, but is that one too little? That might be too little. That one's too big. Can't we have a happy medium? Okay, I'm over the little scissors. They take too long. Okay. should it be the big into the little? Hi, Leveda. Hi, Miss Edie. Hello, Miss Donna Sue. Thank you, Joanne. Just the little bit right there. Just a little bitty. Do we like that? Hey, where did you come from? One, two, three. And it's on this plastic. Once it goes down, not coming back. Okay, so that's our little butterfly, and I think we should go over this with like some transparent contour liner and some 3D varnish or something to make them glossy and shiny. All right, so that is our butterfly. Our butterfly. Now we need to fix this because this is not the business. Okay. But, well, we'll leave you here because what are we doing to you? That is the question. We can paint you and then maybe we can crackle-ack you, or should we? Let me see what colors I have here. I don't want to do. Man, I don't want to do pink. Oh, but I'm not seeing another color that I. Hi, Kay. Hi, Gert. Hold, please. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Talk amongst yourselves. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Not yet, anyways. Oh, my. The police department is saying that there is a gas leak and to stay in your homes. Not my area. Not my monkeys, not my circus. Okay, I might. Ooh, wait a minute. I'm not mad at that. Ooh, I'm not even mad at that one. I don't think those were the first two I pulled out. I do have a white metallic. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's gorgeous. What are we thinking? To paint it white and crackle it? I actually am not mad at any of those colors. Hi, Papas. What do you want? I'll tell you right now, this is not your charger. And how can you see it coming down the stairs? This is my charger. Give it back to me when you're done. Is that how you're seeing it? It's coming down the stairs? You little chicken lips. The orange, right? Because look at that. Oh, I think that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Gold amber. We haven't done an orange. And then we'll crackle it. Oh. Hold on, Papas. Hold on. Do you need Mama's help going up the stairs? Hold on, Troy. What are we doing right now? Be careful. Are you going upstairs? I'm sorry, you guys. Hold on one second. Troy, you can't carry all kinds of things in your hands when you're going up the stairs, son. You will fall. You will fall. It's okay. I'm just live. It's all right. No worries. No, go up the stairs, Troy. We're already 99% the way up there. All right. I'll go back over here to what I was doing, yeah? If you don't mind. You know, our friends are just waiting for me. No big deal. Thank God it's today and not tomorrow. I think he knows whenever I'm on Decoupage Queen. He just bugs me just enough, but doesn't do anything like that. Hi, Barbara Ross. That's the only way he can see it, because you can't see it unless you're coming down the stairs. Oh, that made me tired. Ooh. Yes, please. Ooh, and this is actually a nice piece of wood. So it's going on so nice and smooth. We will tone this down just a little bit too with when we put on our fine line. That's pretty. We don't use oranges too often. I don't really want to get any in the slot there, because then I'll be sanding forever trying to get it so the butterfly can fit back in there. I've seen a lot of you purchase the Luxe transfers. I can't wait to see what you guys put them on. What do you guys do with them? I want to try using it on like wood, because everything that I've seen it on, it's been glass or, you know, like, oh no, I think everything I've seen it on is glass. Maybe plastic? I don't remember. So the Luxe transfers I'm talking about are the different transfers. The one I did on the candle or the jar. So it's these, right? A little different than our traditional transfers. But I want to see how it, because I was thinking those transfers are so sticky that if you were going to use them on like a surface that you've painted, my opinion, I have not tried this, so just my opinion, you would want that paint to cure fully. because kind of like that the birdhouse that we did, how whenever I just use the cheap blue tape, the painter's tape that wasn't even like the good stuff, um it pulled up that paint. As sticky as those Lux transfers are, I could see that happening unless your paint was completely cured, because it whew. I believe it's just like an acrylic, because it's just, you see, just acrylic. Keep tapping it. But yeah, so, because, I like to see, other than like cups and stuff like that, or candles, I'm sure we're going to want to use it on different stuff. So I'm just curious as to how that's going to work. All right, let's dry this a little bit. I'm going to move this because it is acrylic plastic. Dry this a little bit. Although it's really smooth, I'm curious to see if it still lifted fibers, which typically it will still. Hi, Jackie Bates. How are you? Yeah, but then if you put on a coat of wax, how are you going to put down something sticky like this? You wouldn't want wax under that. You don't want to put wax under a sticker. Where did that message go? You do it underneath like your sticker for transfers, right? You actually put a sticker on it? Like you put transfers over wax? You got to let me know. I've seen you do the wax and then put your stencil sticker on there. But I want to know about actually putting a transfer down like this. You would put wax down still? Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, I was supposed to feel this, wasn't I? Oh, it did lift it. I'm very intrigued on this wax and transfer thing. So I can tell this wood is not like the cheap wood that they use in the frames, but as always, it did lift. It didn't lift it very bad, but do it the right way. And just sand it. Now I can actually even see, I thought I was really careful, but I can see some paint in there, so. It's kind of like when you do the MDFs and the little tongue and grooves. If you get paint in there, it's just enough for it to give you problems going down. So. Hi, Vicki Browning. Maybe it's the surface wax I'm using. It's my chalk wax. Yeah, I'm very interested to know if that works because I know redesign transfers, IOD transfers, you cannot put a wax down. It won't go down. But now because these Lux are so different and they're so sticky, you're going to need to put something down that, or not. No, I take that back. Scratch what I just said. I don't know. I'm just saying I would think that your paint has to be fully cured. So if you guys test it, those of you who bought that, and you do put the Lux Transfer on paint, let me know if you had to use anything or if you tried what Ashley is saying, the wax, and if it was successful, because I'm very curious. Okay, that is our Gold Amber. I was going to say Gold Rush. Let's dry this. And, oh, I have another one here. I got to put these all in a little baggie. That's why I like that bee that I keep finding everywhere. It's a beautiful color. We're going to tone it down a little bit, but it's very pretty. That is weird. I think the comments stopped over here. I think they're still going over here. I don't know what's happening. Okay, let's get some. I need to put my hair up in a clip. This is bananas. Let's get some fine line crackle. And we're going to crackle this. Now, putting the crackle down and then I thinking we might, because I want to tone this just a little bit, so we'll tone it with Umbra or even the white antiquing paste. I'll see. Oop. Step 1, fine line crackle, clean, dry brush. You guys already know the deal on fine line. If you don't, ask me. But I'm pretty sure you all know how to use crackle by now. So we are not going to get a brush that has a brush guard on it. So you want to keep in mind, you do not want to use any water with this. So baby wipes too, please. I still see sometimes we're picking up baby wipes. Baby wipes, water, no water with fine line. All right. I can hear you, bud. What's up? I'm going to be really careful not to. What's up, bud? What are you trying to do? Oh my gosh, you guys. So I didn't even realize, here you go, babe. Here, it's on. Don't bother her, Troy. She's sleeping. I didn't even realize, you guys know that I got a new phone. I don't know. It's been a little bit now. I didn't realize that I hadn't set up my voicemail. I didn't think about it. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, I hadn't set up my voicemail in however long I've had the phone. And I had a voicemail from the police department telling me that Troy's calling 911. Now, I don't know when that was because obviously they didn't call back. They didn't call back and yell at me or anything. But goes to show you how often I talk on the phone. I didn't know I needed to set up my voicemail on the new phone. I thought when I did the transfer of everything, like it did everything, man. No baby wipes with fine line crackle. No baby wipes. As soon as you crack open step 1 and you get your clean, dry brush, no water until you seal this. So, no baby wipes, no wet hands, no bare wax. Until you seal it, you cannot introduce any water products to this. Oh, April, you're kind of new, but they have many times. But this last time, the nice police officer said, we're going to put notes in and, basically explain that it's Troy's phone. And Troy, I'm trying to open these for you, son. Anyway, so there's notes in the system that it's, it's not an emergency most likely, and to call me. So that's what they do. But it's always a little, when you hear when your messages are like, "Hello, Terry, this is so and so police department," you go, what did I do? Did I run a red light? Did I miss jury duty? Like, what did I do? And then, quickly followed by that is, your son Troy is calling 911 again. Hi, Lori. So, which I'm so thankful for that he finally put notes in there, because it makes me feel horrible. Number one, when they do come out here, because they could be doing other things with real emergencies. But yeah, they've come many a times. Many a times. And the last time they came, I had a real appropriate shirt on. Yeah. Yeah, it is, April, because the next town over, hi Tina, the next town over, they did it when they were itty bitties, and oh gosh, it scared me. It's when we had landlines, and they came, like, I could just see figures walking in front of the window, and I'm just like, and then the cop knock, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, whoa! And I answer the door, and he's like, is everything okay? And I'm like, are you okay? He's like, you have an open line to 911. And I was like, what? And sure enough, in between Troy, and Trevor, because they were, like I said, itty bitties, they had called somehow. Even then, Troy was somehow calling 911. Yeah. Do they practice the cop knock? Because, whoo, when you see dark shadows, just the silhouettes of somebody walking outside the window, and then followed by that knock, it's like, good Lord. See? Ask him. Do you guys, is like part of the qualifications for you guys to all know how to do the cop knock? Because, good golly, Miss Molly. Okay, now you guys know I talk about this all the time. So fine line crackle, it's recommended to dry naturally, right? So you put on step 1, let it dry, put on step 2. I can never let that happen when I'm live with you guys because you guys don't want to, we don't want to sit here for 24 hours. But I also tell you guys, be better than me, because you should wait completely. If you are accelerating the drying time, you should wait until it is completely transparent. However, although I'm sure you love, the police stories of Troy Troy, it's time to move on. So again, don't do what I'm doing. I beg of you. Just don't. All right, so step 2, another clean, dry brush. Not the same one. I actually know that is not dry. I had to hand wash that because it had something on there, dried on there. So I had to hand wash it. Not hand wash it. I had to soak it. Okay, so we're going to go in here with our step 2. You again? Thank you. Can I put it back in so you don't get the mascara all over your hands? All right, so I don't like that weird line that's going to happen. But we're going to... See, I think I was trying to be too funny putting on that mascara right then. And I put it like at the very ends. And now I'm going to have those little boop, 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 black dots all under my eyes. Because I was trying to be... When they gave it to me, if I would have just put it on properly. All right. How many times will I touch the top? Okay, so you see that, how it's dripping like that? That's kind of what I was talking about. Whenever you do step 2, because it's so much thinner, whenever something is sitting upright and you put step 2 down, you're going to have to babysit step 2 for a minute because it's going to drip. When it's flat like this, obviously, it's not a big deal. But upright like that, you're going to have to babysit though. And he brings me the fan. Thank you, son. You're the bestest ever. Because when it does, if you don't catch the drips, it just doesn't look nice. So, especially if you're letting it dry naturally, you really want to babysit your piece. Typically, when you're drying it, accelerating it, once you get it pretty much just, so that its surface, obviously it won't leak anymore, or drip anymore. But all right, I'm going to get this off so it doesn't stick. All right, let's get this dried so that way. I'd watch you craft for 24 hours. Aw, that knot can make your heart drop. It does! Hi, Tracy. My fine line crackle hearts came out great. Oh, please do. I'm so excited for you, Tracy. We did. I don't know if you guys, Sue probably remembers, we did a 24-hour thing before because we were kind of all over the world, if you will. There was already there was always someone awake. Of course, we've gotten those, like, we had some weird time in there. Um, we might have to fix this, but we did a 24-hour stream before. I think we vowed to never do it again after that, too. Yeah, pretty much. Somebody is always awake. Mm-hmm. Stamperia used to do it every year. I haven't kept up with them in so long. I don't know if they still do it, but they used to do it too, where they would um, do it the whole weekend. Last night I made chicken with or udon noodles and vegetables. I don't know what to make for tonight. I kind of feel like some pasta, but we had the udon noodles last night, so I can eat pasta every day. The boys, not so much. Yeah. See, I stopped watching them when cause they used to come on every morning. It was like 6 in the morning my time or something like that. And then they started doing like 3 days a week or something like that. And then it was like every now and again. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that you guys aren't gonna be able to see it, but it's already cracking. Um, Fine line does dry, glossy. So you want to be careful with doing this because you will leave your fingerprint. Um, so once you start seeing cracks, though, you're getting there. But you gotta, if you're a toucher, you gotta sit on your hands because you definitely don't want to touch it. You will straight leave your DNA markings on there. Oh, I can. Yeah, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if it did, like, food didn't make him real nauseous. Anesthesia for that long, shoot, I haven't even been under that long, and it messes with your tummy for sure, for sure. Ah, so again, this is another one. You would let it dry naturally. You guys know I won't seal this though until tomorrow because a lot more cracks will happen overnight. Areas where you don't see cracking right now, you'll probably see cracking tomorrow. Because it is colder outside now, though, if you're letting it dry naturally, you're still going to be wanting to take out your heat tool and hit it a little bit on day 2. Yeah, see? Because I remember specifically that it made me nauseous. And I was nauseous for, it was a little bit. I've had anesthesia a couple of times and ugh, scary. All right, so the piece is pretty hot right now, so I'm going to actually let it cool off and then we'll hit it again with a little bit of heat. But I don't know. There you go. You can see here there's cracks on the top. There's quite a bit of cracks. There's one side. This side, not so much right here, so that's why we're going to let it cool for a minute and then we'll hit it again with the heat. But again, we've done this together many a times where I've showed you, okay, there's no cracks here, and then we'll come back the next day and their cracks will be there. So don't get discouraged if you don't have a whole ton of cracks. Just hit it with your heat gun and you'll get some. So now what I'm thinking of doing, so we put this Mama Jamma, you see, it's already tight. Ugh. We put her in there. Oh, that is so pretty. So we are going to make these glossy. We're going to do something on there. But yeah, we definitely need to tone this. So antique copper is beautiful, but it's a little bit too rich. So I'm going to bring in some white and then we'll probably just do our normal, well, let's go with antique gold. Okay, so let's squeeze that back out. Oh, the heat. Yeah, probably that too. All right, so let's get, is it this side or this side? Both kind of. All right, let's get in our, remember to keep your heat moving if you do accelerate because you can burn your fine line crackle. And once you've done that, it's really just a pain. It's not going to be the same once you've burned it. All right, I'm going to put the white through it and see if the white's going to give me what I want, or if we're going to have to go to our Old Faithful and get our white pearl out. Quite a bit softer than Umbra, and I never remember until I stick the whole brush in there. All right. So I go counter and clockwise just to really get it in. So once again, you do not take a baby wipe at this step. That's the worst thing you can do is take a baby wipe. So I'm just going to take a lint-free cloth. And let's go around. Onyx. Onyx. Oh. Who are you talking to? Hmm? Again, we will not be sealing this because there's quite a few places that I will want more cracks. But that's the white in there. No, I am not. This is antique paste. This is Pentart antique paste. Yeah, keep your sweaty hands off. Honestly, if you have clammy hands, it will stick because it doesn't like water. It will stick. All right, so I do want to. I am going to change my mind. I am. Did I throw one out here? I thought I did. Oh, why did I throw that out there? I'm going to take a little bit of the antique. That's pretty, but I think I will. Because of what's on the butterfly, I think we'll just leave it white. We'll, man, that's gonna mess. Well, I guess I could do it on this side. Yeah, so the Finnabair wax, good Lord have mercy. The Finnabair wax is very metallic, pretty. The this is pretty too, but it's the antiquing paste. It doesn't have that same metallic-y shine. So if you want like that metal shine, you would want to use Fins. But so you see, I'm wiping my hands with baby wipes. I'm only doing this to show you guys because I keep seeing people using baby wipes, and I will not say anything to you if you are live because that's not for me to do. I don't like embarrassing somebody or telling somebody that they're doing something wrong unless you're Nicole. But look it. So this is just baby wipes. I'm trying to tell you guys, do you see that? It sticks. So can you imagine like putting a water-based product through fine line? It will stick, it'll make it all gummy, and it will just really ruin your project and you'll be so sad. But just having wet hands, clammy hands, and you touch fine line without it being sealed, it's going to stick. And it's just not the business, y'all. Your dog just hit the mad emoji. Oh, that's okay. or Ashley. I will fuss at Ashley. I have to really know somebody to fuss at them because they have to know that I am not like coming on like, you're doing that wrong. They have to know that I'm either messing around, playing with them. I would never do anything to hurt somebody's feelings intentionally. And if I don't know them like that, I know a lot of people like to do that to people, like, you're not doing that right. Don't do that. Don't do that. I just, like, there's a time and place, right? Because I don't know. I don't want to embarrass somebody. So I'm literally just using my finger and going on. Now this is Finnabare's vintage gold. And I'm just using my finger because I want it on that ridge. That very... Yeah. I'll fuss at my friends because they know that I'm not being ugly. I'm just And I truly, if I don't want them to mess up whatever they're working on either, so I will tell them, but yeah, it's it's all good. It's all good, Jackie. It's engagement. Good or bad. All right. Because I don't really look at the whenever there's like mad faces, because I know that gets hit so easily. I've done it on accident a few times. Okay, I'm just gonna go right down the middle. Oh, look at, there's some white in there. So it's just like a little bit. And we may have to redo that again because whenever we, what, baby? A phone case? Ooh, gotta have to wait. You gotta have to wait. Hi, Sally. I'm huffing puffing away from me. Troy, can you not mess with her, please? She's just trying. Can't the girl just sleep? She just wants to sleep, Troy. Okay, so what I was just tinking is, because I want more cracks on here, I can't put a transfer on here. Nick just opened the garage. So, because I wanted to put a transfer on here. So we might have to move on to the sign. And then when we come back on Wednesday, we will, because I wanted to put something cute down there. I was hoping that would fit. I mean, even if we did just the flowers and garden. But I'm thinking something cute down here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or maybe even a label. Remember those labels that I had done with the little flowers? Maybe that too. So starting my car now, Mother. Drive safely. So yeah. Okay. Let me turn the light off. Because remember, tomorrow's Decoupage Queen. So we'll finish this on, what's it call it? What time is it? We'll finish this on Wednesday. Because there's cracks here that I want to happen. You see how there's hardly any cracks right there. So I want it to go in there. And then it would still need to be sealed anyways with the solvent varnish. And you guys know I don't like doing that around when, everybody's awake and stuff. Because it is solvent. It's very smelly. Okay, So this, I want to do. Oh, okay, Sue. So I don't know. I want to use something on here. But let's see, because I just still feel that this needs to go on a tray. Or no. Or in a really pretty picture frame or something. Because if I do it on this, I'm going to want to put stuff over it. Because I want to do molds and then something, I don't want to cover it. Yes, on a tray. Yeah, see, I just don't want to cover it. But if we do flowers, there's always flowers. And actually, because the hanger is up there, and I'm thinking that, like the text that's back there. So, do I want it? It doesn't even need to be centered, because what I would like to do is put molds on here, but let me see. We have Whispers of Wings, which are birdies. And then we have really pretty ornate minis and miniature grace, which are frames. But, bless you, Onyx. Mm-hmm. Get everything done? Oh, lovely. You got sidetracked. What the what? Oh. Okay. I'm thinking it could even go like that. Doesn't really matter. I moved it up because I want to do some drapey. I want to do some molds on here. And then I was thinking of doing like something pretty right over it, like some type of text right over it. Maybe an ornate mini with a bird transfer on it. I will order when I figure out what to do. Figure out what to do with what? With it? What? This one is beautiful. Oh, sorry, Tracy. Like, remember to save those scraps for Ashley. What scraps? What did I do? Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're going to put this on here, right? And then something we'll get out because we have our, or we can even stencil, but we'll do, okay, I got it. I got it, by golly, George, I've got it. All right, we got to paint this white first. But look at, it's good wood as well. And I keep making, oh, you know why? Because I think this one was from Michael's as well. I don't know if you guys agree, but I just feel like the wood that Hobby Lobby's been using lately in the wood pile has been awful. It's like seriously awful. Hi, Roxanne. If you do exclamation new, it will take you to the new collection. Exclamation new. Hi, Rochelle. Exclamation new. But yeah, I don't know if anybody else has had that experience, but I would always stock up on like the wood frames. You guys have seen, we've done many of those. And I'm always in the wood pile getting all the things because I quite like using wood. But I've just noticed either they're not using the same like they used to, but they're also like on the frames, they do horrible like assembly jobs. Like they're not even stapling it to the frame. They're missing it totally. And then they're splitting the wood because already the wood's cheap. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being picky. I don't think so, though. All right, so we just used Waverly. You guys already know. I don't like to use the good stuff when I'm just going to decoupage right over it. Hi, Patricia. Yeah, so actually, I think that like some of the stuff that I've gotten at Daiso or the Dollar Tree, that wood has actually been better. I'm serious. I can show you some of the frames, and the whole backing is just, ugh. So, I don't know. I don't think I ordered anything from Hobby Lobby after summer last year because I was just aggravated. You haven't shopped in a couple years. Yeah, it was because I've gotten stuff at like obviously Michael's, the wood selection, like Walmart, just online though, not in store. That's even been better. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but they need to go back. All right, I fill all the pokies. So we're gonna get a 320. You guys already know the deal. No reason to use anything higher than a 320. We're gonna knock back all the pokies, especially on the edges. What, bud? What, did something come for your uncle or something? You seen it? I don't have a phone case for you, son. I'm betting that Amazon came or something and Nick brought in a package. Because Troy's telling me. I don't have anything for you today, bud. Where's Mom's vacuum? We'll have to get one for you. I'm serious, Troy. We are running out of phone cases to give you. And that's all I need is for you to have duplicates of the duplicates. Because it's already a lot. I know. I don't have one. Go bug Uncle and see what Uncle brought in. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put it to almost the very end. I might leave a little bit so that we can get it off with the gator. Because I want to do molds, but I don't know. Do we like them facing? This is the top. I kind of like them this way. I don't know why. Yeah, April. I did the same thing. Even before I had our shop, I always tried to shop small. Whenever I could. Um, but besides that, most everything is online. I really don't like going into the stores for anything. I really don't. Okay, I seen this under here, so we're going to try to use this again. Last time, all I did was complain, so. Oh, goodness, I'm glad I touched that. I don't want that on the fabric. Okay. If you wanted to steam these, you could. I tell you guys all the time, you can steam, iron out the fold lines. Up to you. You like it the way that I have? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I typically shouldn't care, right? If it's which way, but I don't know. Having it go the other way, didn't like it. All right. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Is that where you belong? Oh no. I'm gonna droop off just a little bit. So, Rochelle, all of the stuff that you were fussy cutting, what was that for again? Was it for somebody's school, your grandchildren's school? I can't remember. I just remember teasing you because of all the fussy cutting. Anyhow, like, how did that turn out? Thought I could be making it up, but I thought you were making it for somebody, school or something, a function or something. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you, my sweet friend? Miss Linda. I think you see more of the flowers the way you have it now. Yeah. So we're trying this. If you guys remember the last time, and I actually didn't even restock it in my store because it made me mad. Because I used the shine, which you guys know I just love using Finnabair's 3D glass, but it left a weird like shiny weird shadow. If you guys remember that. So I haven't used it since. So I'm giving it a try. It did great adhering the fabric tissue down. I just didn't like that, whatever it did. And I never did try the matte, which is probably what I should have done today. I'm using, obviously, the back of my squeegee because I don't want it to get onto my cloth side, the felt side. All right. Okay, let's get the excess off. I'm still thinking about whether I want to use that as a top coat or not. I'll figure it out by the time I'm done. Let's change. Didn't I just change this? I feel like I just changed it. Miss Linda, it's one of the new Double Delights that came out with the redesign release. So it came with an A3 size, and then it also comes with the A1, I think it is. This one is called, I don't know. Golly, I keep moving the Oh, I know why I don't know the name of this one, because it's on the little loose leaf, and that is bye now. Oh, maybe I fib. Oh, we still have the bunny to do, too. Meadow Melodies. This one is called Mellow Melodies. What on earth? Who names these things? All right, again, we're just using a 320. I'm telling you guys, you don't ever need to use anything low. Tissue, fabric tissue, or rice paper, a 320 is good enough. You start tearing up your surface when you start going too low. Well, hello there, puddin' pie. How are ya? Oh, I know. You were just telling me that story when you came by a second ago that you wanted a phone case. Miss Linda, I need to yell at you. That's really pretty. Do you guys see what I was talking about? They know we like Crackle so much, they're putting Crackle onto the prints. So I left just a little bit hanging over so that way I can make sure it went to the very edge. Miss Linda Greenway, I'm sorry, Miss Linda Baker, and Miss Linda Rose. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. You can't see where they got that name. I know, mellow. What did I even say? Mellow melodies. Like, that is the tongue twister. Okay. Miss Linda Greenway, I'm trying to yell at you, and the other Miss Lindas are like, excuse me? Who are you yelling at? Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and do it for the sake of doing it because I didn't like it the last time, but I'm telling you, if it does my flowers dirty and gives me a weird shadow, I'm going to fire it. If it doesn't, then maybe it was just a fluke of whatever happened. I can't even remember the paper that it happened to, but I remembered it happening. I feel like it was the truck with the tree. Whatever it was, it had a tree or something. Anyways. See, I got so mad I didn't even restock it in the store. What? You need a phone case? Nuh-uh. What? You should have told me. I would have had you one here today. He's had it with my nonsense. He just walked away. Go ahead, yell at me. We are all friends here. Oh gosh. I was about to put myself in the corner. Woo, I was worried. The other two, Linda, Miss Linda, the other two Miss Lindas are on YouTube. So they're both asking me like, what? What? What's happening? Love how you do that with a straight face. That's why he walked away from me. He was like, whatever. I want the I know LaBlanche has like the little droopities. I can't even think of what it's called. Hmm. 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 I don't know about that, y'all. Hold on. Hold on a minute. I'm tangled up. You know, I got to sit on my phone and all. All right. I know that they have the droopities, but I'm also wondering if, because I know Redesign also has one, and I'm trying to think if, but I'm pretty sure. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not bad. It has flowers on the Redesign one. Both of them do. The cherub. Ooh wee. Lordy be. Good Lord have mercy. How'd this one get in here without getting washed? That's not good. Wow. Okay. I can't even. Oh, I gotta really do something about this organization of the organization. When the organized can't even find. I'm not gonna look in there. All right. Obviously, I use these molds at the same time because they're both dirty. So the one that I was thinking of, I don't know where it is, but it is a redesign one. A redesign. This is redesign. It is a LaBlanche one, and it also has that. Um, what is that in the middle? Why have I not ever noticed what that was? You can tell that's the bow, but what is that triangle? So this one has the cherub, but it also has the draping that I want, and so does this one. But this one has flowers too. But that's not good that mold is dirty like that. I don't know if we like any of those. Do we need to figure out what we're doing in the middle first? So this is one of the ones that came out with this last release, Whispers of Wings. And then these are, we also have the bunny mold, but I have time for that. Was that why you came over here? Because the Zon came? So these are just, the Zon came, huh? Yeah. He's always doing that to me when I'm live. We have that one with the bows. Oh, sorry. I didn't really show you guys. That's a pretty, like, label. Okay. Anywho, nanny. The middle, like this middle. What time is it? Oh, it's almost time for me to leave you guys. Let's look at it really quickly and see. I'm assuming that's the one you're talking about. What? The one I said with the triangle, this one? Oh, the middle, like that one. Gotcha. I can't recognize what that triangle thing is. I'm not really sure. Ooh, this one's got a lot of nooks and crannies. See these little itty bitties on the bows? Where'd you get that? So this might be a freezer mold. We'll see how well it comes out. What'd you do? What'd you do? Why does it look a little bit wet? Did you wash it? Huh? Please don't tell me you washed it. You're really not supposed to wash your phone. Just saying. It's probably not the best of ideas. I know it's, Okay, are you baby wiping it? It's all good if you baby wipe it, but please don't wash. We've gone through that stage already. Remember when you used to only wash the phones under water? Oh, you want me to dry it on my clothes? What the heezy weezy? Take a hike, kid. You have pants on and a shirt you could dry it on too, Holy cannoli. No respect. Dry it on my pants. What the heck, man? Dry it on your pants. Okay. So we're just going to see how finicky this mold is going to be. I can tell ya. Yep. So we get used to the ridges from LeBlanc and DQ, and I think doesn't even Redesign have the borders. We're going to see how much of a pain this is going to be to come out with clay. because of all these little nooks and crannies. All right, let's get some clean water and really make sure these are in all the little, because see, look at that little part of the bow is missing there. Yeah, we wouldn't do. Now, the only reason why I would want to do this in clay rather than like resin is because most likely this isn't going to be long enough to go across the top. So let's just see how it looks though. See, this is why I wear gloves. But because I'm getting ready to leave you guys, I didn't fuss with them. All right. We might have lost one little ribbon there, but for the most part, we got it all. So it wasn't too bad. But again, I use baby oil, so you use whatever you want. All right. I need somewhere to put that. Okay, let's just see. Whoa. Let's just see where this one is going to, because like I said, I know it's not going to be long enough, but I don't know if it will matter. Still have no clue. Whoops. Oh. Well, that's actually not a bad thing because that's where I would take it off anyways to extend it. So let's see. If we put that there. And then take that off of that one. And then, if I can remember correctly, I believe we actually have, I thought this one was like that. I know we have that. But anyways, we can very well connect this in here. So, and then instead of one, do two. Or I guess it wouldn't even be so bad to have it like that and then to continue on with it. Oh, we could do that too. Here. Can you see it? I don't know. I know those are the tassels because I can tell those are tassels, but I don't know. All right. So, yeah. Yeah, because we can just continue. We could just make this piece and then do it from here and continue it on both of them. Or we can cut that off and then just do, well, no, because it'll look funny if because it's got an arch. So at least there it looks like it's supposed to be. And then we could do a couple more. And then down the sides, though, we don't have to have that down the sides. We have, Redesign has another one that has smaller flowers that we can go down the sides with. And then it'll be pretty whenever we paint those and stuff. So yeah. So anyways, I'm going to take this one off because I need it to be wet. Plus, I didn't varnish this with a varnish. We need to varnish that because we're going to be painting the molds. Whatever gets on there, I need to be able to wipe off. So when we come back on Wednesday, well, we have, ooh, I can't touch that. Hold please. When we come back on Wednesday, we have a couple of things to finish because I want to go in here and make this shiny. So I'm thinking maybe the contour liner, I don't know, but we might even use the 3D varnish because whatever it is going to be pretty to reflect off of like that glassy look with that little bit of light. And then we will go through and I don't know that now that I think about it, that redesign mold that we have that has the pretty labels and the flowers, I think that would be really pretty. And then we can find something really nice to put in the label, a little quote or saying or something. But we need to redo the cracks when we come back on Wednesday. I'm playing with this like it's Play-Doh and it's getting my hands all dirty. We need to put more antiquing paste in the cracks and then seal that, and then we'll finish that one. And then we'll get back to this one on Wednesday. Tomorrow, what we're going to do is totally different. Well, I don't know. Megan gave me some ideas to use because you guys know IOD's release is going to be on Thursday. So I will be sharing that with you guys as well on Thursday on Decoupage Queen. And then you guys can shop my link at L&J Goods to get all your IOD goodies. So I'm super excited for that. To see what, because I haven't seen it yet, so I'm so excited to see it. So we'll do that on Thursday. Tomorrow, I don't know, I'll figure it out. But anyways, at least I know what I'm doing on Wednesday and Thursday. Oh boy, oh boy. A harp and a violin on that mold. The thing that throws me off is I don't know if you could see right in here. It almost looks like it's like, I don't know, like the arrow or a sword or something. It's got to be something. Hi, Tammy. So, yeah. So, we've got a lot of stuff to do. So, we have this to finish. We have the butterfly to finish on Wednesday and then probably on Friday. Tomorrow, I don't know. We'll come up with something, but I will be over on Decoupage Queen tomorrow. Then on Thursday is IOD release. We'll do something cool with IOD and Decoupage Queen and Pintar on Thursday. So anyhow, thank you guys for being here today. I'm right here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Remember, Decoupage Queen, same time as always, 1 o'clock Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're on my Telegram so that way you get notified of where I am. Do exclamation Telegram. I always send you a notice 15 minutes before I go live, but that's it. I don't spam you with anything. Alrighty, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.